Hello, welcome to Shave&Butcher. Half lengthy joke today, so I'll get started and then tell it. Soap, once again. Løthur and calm. I started loading already on the Paladin brush. This is Badger. I wanted to try Badger on this soap. It's Winston, 28mm actually. I think we have enough. So the joke was sent in by Lee Hazley, who's a funny guy. He's a northerner, but he lives in Thailand. And anyway, the joke, which I'm sure I'll destroy, is a bus filled with ugly people has a head-on collision, and when they all die, God grants each and every one of them a wish. So the first ugly person says, "Wow, I want to be gorgeous." And God snaps his finger and the person is gorgeous. And then he goes to the second person who says the same thing, "I want to be gorgeous." And God fixes that too. And this goes on, and throughout the line of people waiting to be granted their wish, they all say the same thing. At the back of the line, God sees this one guy is laughing hysterically. He goes on, grants the wishes, and as he comes within 10 people of the last person, he sees him laughing, rolling on the ground, and hysterical. And when it gets to be the guy's turn, he says, "Wish they were all ugly again." So yeah, that's the joke. It's a good joke to start off with. Shouldn't give me jokes longer than 2 sentences. But anyway, it is what it is. So another attempt at this lovely, lovely soap. And I'll try and be a bit more respectful today than previously. Unlike the Canadian mafia, I have this thing where I wake up in the middle of the night for a few hours. It's damn annoying. So the only good thing is that sometimes I get to catch Northern American Instagram live shows. And I don't know, is it a good thing or a bad thing? They were on form last night. Very funny actually, but it was quite rude. Rude, as the English say, rude in racy, I don't know what the American word for rude is. Dirty, maybe. Even in the first hour, which is usually dedicated to shaving. But anyway, if you want to, if you have insomnia, or you actually live in North America and you're bored on Wednesdays, or if you're not bored but you want to get a bit of the Canadian culture, you can check out Canadian Mafia Show on Instagram. Be warned though. Be warned. It's not for children. But anyway, that was good. That was fun. And then, jeez, the hand-mouth coordination problems is when you put things in the vicinity of your mouth and it's open. Different experience with a badger. Interesting. Because yesterday I was adding water, adding water, and now I have plenty of water, and I wonder if I have too much or if we can make this work. We usually can. Is that a hair? I think I saw a hair somewhere. A hair somewhere. Something like Kevy shaves. I mean that in a good way. But clearly, the Badger holds a lot more water than a synthetic that I used the other day. But I think this is turning out pretty nice. Yeah, it's not overhydrated, that's what I was afraid of. It's always interesting when you start getting to know a soap. So I'm putting more water in. I want to make the lather pretty decent because I have something special in terms of razors. Well, I guess I will have put a picture of the razor as a It's a thumbnail, I suppose, so you may know what it is. And you're as excited as me. Yeah, we'll call that good. It's not fall off lather, but I don't want to push it too much. It's fun to experiment with no new soap bases, I think at least. Okay, so this razor, oh, just hang on for a sec, we're back. This razor is going to be part of the next raffle. I wasn't going to make another raffle for Michael J. Fox Foundation, but then I got this and now I have to have a peek at that. This is made in Belgium, Snailforge. So it's proper Damascus. It's a big razor. It's partly hollow, half hollow, but it's quite wedgy, and it's just beautiful, absolutely fantastic. I hope you can see that properly. I'm holding it in a weird way. Look at the scales, look at, wow. This was donated by my good friend Zani Shahini, who runs, let's get cracking, who runs the Facebook group Wet Shavers United. And he just felt, well, I haven't participated much in your raffles. He has, but he felt, no, it's time to do good. So he bought this thing. Yeah, it is droppy off lather. There you go. He bought this thing. I don't know for how much, but I can guess it's a lot of money. It's an expensive razor. I'll put a link to the maker and you can have a look at his other product. It's a mental gift. And I told him, but he said no. Let's do it. So we're doing another raffle. And this one better has to attract a lot of money, because this thing is worth a small fortune. It really is. But we'll do it. We'll do as we're told. And my friend, thank you ever so much. It's so much fun to shave with beautiful objects like this. So this is a modern razor, obviously. And it has such a cool design. Quite unique in many ways, where, you know, it's sort of like a tool in some places. Extremely comfortable. If I go a bit wonky today, it's because the hands aren't quite with me. They're okay, but good days and bad days. That's why we're having the raffle, guys. Okay. So this is cooler and more spectacular than any of the razors I have. I may buy tickets in the raffle. But then again, I'm the raffle maker, so no one would believe me if I win, so I can't. I'll have to invent a proxy scheme. Someone wins it for me. No, but seriously, if you ever wanted a really high-end modern straight razor, then now's the time. So this time it's going to be about more than curing Parkinson's. It's about the razor. Sorry. Soap is doing just fine, just like the razor is. Not often I'm excited to shave with a straight razor. Well, every time I get a new one. But I haven't been getting a crazy amount of new ones lately. So this is special. I was paying attention when I was lathering, and I did a much better job yesterday with the synthetic. So, and I know the soap is spectacular. This is good lather. You saw it fall off. It's just as good as anything else. But it was easier to get to perfection with the synthetic. And I know Gordon Christie has this soap base as well, and he says the same thing. That's why I wanted to try the Badger. Try once means nothing. You gotta try it many times, so no conclusions here, but oops. It's one of those razors that massages the skin. It has it's slick. It has this property of a heavier, wedgier razor, which I like, at least sometimes. It's never going to be quite as nimble as a full hollow. Borderline that I should be shaving with these hands, but we're getting there. Did I cut myself? Thought so. We'll see. Sometimes the blood just comes after, doesn't it? But isn't this a beauty? And it's a large razor, but it's not crazy long. It's very well balanced in its design, so it doesn't feel huge. It doesn't feel as big as the monster I used the last time. But it's a massage, huh? And it sounds funny, perhaps, and I don't know if it's quite the same as DE shavers talking about blade feel. It's so slick, I have to do this. Does blade feel for DE razor, you guys, does that mean it's almost like a massage, skin massage? Does any of you straight razor shavers know what I mean? You know, it's a bit of resistance. It's not tugginess, because tugginess comes from an edge which isn't sharp, but it's hard to explain. Resistance without being tuggy. Am I making sense? We're doing well. We're doing well. I saw Matti Lindholm uploaded a video. I only started watching it and then some work thing happened. There's this bit of a cut. Idiot. Matti, yeah, he uploaded a video with where he talks about techniques. I only started watching it and listening to it, and I saw he made a list of things that are important for a straight razor shave in the notes. So I'll be returning to it. Really interesting. And I might want to do that myself. For me, what's important to get a good shave, gear, technique, whatever. And it'd be interesting to see more straight razor shavers and DE shavers do the same thing. You know, good general advice to people who are starting out. It's always good to talk about these things. I mean, I'm still learning things. I've been straight razor shaving for many years, for 5-6 years, and I'm still picking up new things. Oh, that's good. That is good. Great shave. So I had my warm water rinse, now I'm going cold water rinse. Lovely, just lovely. And just like last time, I'm not going to put any post shave on. See how it feels for a while. I do have new products from a new Swedish artisan to try out the soap and an aftershave product. So I'll be doing that through the weekend. But that was great. That was great. So another raffle, and I have a few more things on the way in. But this is Snailforge. Check them out and check this thing out. Zani, thank you ever so much. Thanks all of you for watching, and see you soon. It's Friday tomorrow, and I hope you get a good one and a good weekend if we don't speak before. Sayonara, au revoir. Stay sharp.